Hello and welcome to ESL Revolution, everyone. I am your content creator and professor, Dr. B. Welcome back to the channel. That's right, we are getting set up. Today is Saturday and I'm pumping out the videos for you for this week, for the week of July. Let me check the date because I can't remember because I'm on vacation. July 13th, that's right, July 13th to July 17th. I will have 3 new videos for you this week. Again, detailing some EdTech that you might be interested in for September or August, depending on when you go back. But I'm also dressed a little more casually today because it's hot. But I'm happy to be here. I'm glad you're here. Of course, hit the subscribe and notify button if you haven't already. So today, another web-based app for your perusal, for taking a look at. I'm going to tell you why this particular program is very helpful for you. So this program is called Nearpod. That's right, Nearpod at nearpod.com. Link down below. So here is my 8 or 9 minute review of this particular website, and just to give you a little inkling of what you can find and getting yourself started. Again, I always suggest get into the web app and try things out for yourself. Now, first thing you're going to want to do, of course, you're a teacher, so get signed up. You can go right here. I typically just use my Google account. It's just easy. Boom, 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 and you are in. So let's do that. And there we go. All right, we're in. So it is literally that fast. Now, why is this program, this web app, particularly useful? Well, the one thing is that you can, of course, create your own lesson. All right, so that is available. You can create your own lesson. That's going to be something that I put out in video number 2. Is actually creating the lesson. And you can also do Google Slides. Like, you can connect those two things together. But what I want to focus on now is just the resources that this site gives you to help you kind of modify your own lessons. Now, like the other programs that I've put into this EdTech kind of section of my YouTube channel, is to enable you to do things and just to get things going and make it easier for you as a teacher to kind of help you get through some of the dry spells perhaps that you might have as a teacher when you're doing lesson planning. But more importantly, it's a way for captivating your student audience in the classroom in order to provide a creative learning environment and something collaborative that you can then bring into your ESL classroom. So this is the library. These are some of the ones that I've chapters that I have done in the past in my book, even this semester, and thought, oh wait, this might be an interesting connection into some of the material in the book. So I don't want to look at these particularly, but if you go to the Nearpod library, well then, you're going to have a ton of stuff as EFL or ESL. Now, even if you just look up, let's say, language arts, okay? Now, these are high school, middle school, elementary related things, but oh boy, there are a ton of things here that you can do. Now, here's another thing that I find really attractive about this site. You don't need to pay for it. That's right, you don't need to pay for this site. You can if you want, of course. That's totally fine. And it is an option if you find that this is particularly helpful for you. You know, I have no problems paying for something that I find I get a lot of use out. However, if I only use it one or two times per semester, I might not feel comfortable doing that. However, wow, check this out right here. I'm going to do English language arts and I'm going to hit the free button and bing, bang, boom, look at this, free lessons for you. That's right. So you don't actually have to create the lessons yourself. There is a whole host of lessons that you have available at your fingertips that you can use and perhaps modify slightly in order to help your students collaborate together and learn. Now, there are all sorts of things that you can take the chapter that you're studying on. Just come in here and check out what's here. See if there's something that might, give the students a chance to percolate a little bit. Okay, so as you can tell, there's the grade levels. You have VR, full lessons, skill builders, assessments, warm-ups, professional development. So let's say I want to do language arts and I want to do something free and I want to do some kind of a warm-up activity with them. Oh, well, there you go. Look at that. All sorts of easy stuff just to get them going. Now, this is more obviously geared to elementary learning. However, it might be that you have a really, really low-level beginner class. This might be exceptionally suited at the university level for you. Perhaps you are a middle school student and you're dealing with low-level English language speakers. Again, even though it's elementary, it gets the juices flowing and you don't need to do this all by yourself. That's the great thing about the internet these days and the way that collaborative learning is functioning. There is so much information at your fingertips already. There's no need to create something new when you can check out the internet at a site like Nearpod and it's already available. Let's say I don't want to do the warm-up. Let's say I want to do something where it's a full lesson. And in fact, you might want to take the full lesson over the course of a couple of weeks. Connect the Nearpod lesson with what you're doing in the book. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, as I say. So let's say, okay, so in the past, I've done one of my lessons, let's say tech lessons, right? All right, so we've done technology in the classroom. Maybe it's something like this. Students will read up about how the internet and just compares to the rest of the world. Okay, so I want to kind of get a sense of the preview of this lesson. So I can go in and I'm previewing the slides, okay? So I'm previewing what's going on. All right, there's all sorts of different readings. Feel free to select the questions, activities. Okay, so All right, so some of these slides, once you add them to the library, you can actually delete slides or you can add your own slides to the Nearpod to kind of fit a little bit more with the textbook material. So that's fine, no problem. So think about the importance of the internet. Okay, so there is a leading idea and we want to use evidence from the OZY article to analyze. Well, that's, is it that one? No, sorry, it's the next one. No, it's not. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, so maybe what you would want to do in the Korean context is, okay, how many of you have smartphones? How many of you are connected to the internet right now? Why is the internet a good thing? How is it negative as well? All right, so there's pros and cons to technology. Well, that might be a way of getting the students engaged in their topic, okay, might be a way of actually doing that. So you can go through, again, these are leading questions that you can use to get that conversation started. Maybe you want to add an open-ended question yourself, okay? Boom, there it is. You have the space for that. Next, you will read an article about how connectivity in the United States compared to the rest of the world and the reasons why. Okay, let's read. There's the reading right there, okay? So you can have perhaps you can have this printed out for your students if you want. However, what I might recommend is keeping the digital literacy going by having them go on to using Nearpod on their phone, get the app, the lesson is going to be on their phone, and they can read through it on their phone or their laptop or their tablet, okay? So that's there, and then we're going through, fill in the blanks. Okay, so here's something that we can do where we have this particular fill in the blanks up on the main screen. All right, put everybody into teams. Team 1, blah, 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 is the difference of the internet. All right, there's the words down below, which word fits. All right, we can go around the room and get people kind of connected into this. You may want to follow up with another open-ended question. Identify them in the map using the appropriate color. Okay, so Google has brought fiber optics to the following states. There we go. Now, the students in Korea aren't going to know this. Have them look up the information. What countries are available, all right? Or what states? Okay, there's the states there. Where are they? Okay, then it was somebody from the group can come up and use the computer on the main screen to figure out what country. Again, you're making it interactive by having the students engage in the learning. This is just one example. I'm not going to go through all the rest, but this is just one example where they might be able to connect a little bit more into the subject matter. Okay, so I've gone on for 12 minutes here. Now, you can certainly, if you want, upgrade your account. I'm going to finish on this. This is the free account, $120, 10 bucks a month. You can assign homework, create your own field trips, add website. There's so many things that you can do. The platinum one is $350 a year. Again, I would probably, for our purposes, not recommend this one simply because it's not really necessary. It might not do. It would be great if we were doing this all the time, but for a few lessons every month, I don't think it's necessary. Personally, stick with the free one. Use the free account to get in there, play around with the site, and see what you like. Then you can determine if you might want to go for a paid subscription. Anyway, that's Nearpod. There's so much in here to unpack. Again, highly recommend you go into the site, just check it out. And I'll do a follow-up with the lesson plan creation coming up next. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. Happy week to you all. I hope you are safe and healthy. Keep your masks on no matter where you are to keep your health, just to keep your health. Keep your masks on. Anyway, thanks very much, everybody. This is EVSL Revolution. Take care and peace. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.